Welcome, dear viewers, to another episode of Mr. Magazine, the home of truth, passion, and the stories that set social media ablaze. If you love uncovering the real emotions behind celebrity headlines, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that join button to become part of our growing community, and hit the like button to help us keep delivering the inside stories from the glamorous yet chaotic world of Turkish showbiz. Now, let's dive deep into one of the most shocking developments of recent days, the emotional storm surrounding Afra Saraçoğlu and Mert Demir, the golden couple whose love story has once again turned into a headline-grabbing saga. For months, the media has been obsessed with their every move. Afra and Mert, once the on-screen sweethearts of Yael Sapkin, turned their fictional chemistry into a real-life romance that captivated millions. Their relationship was never ordinary, it was intense, magnetic, and endlessly discussed. But behind the smiles and red carpet appearances, the couple's journey has always been a rollercoaster, one filled with dizzying highs and heartbreaking lows. Recently, after a brief breakup that left fans heartbroken, the two decided to give love another chance. Their reunion was celebrated across social media, fans cheered, tabloids rejoiced, and Afra and Mert hashtags dominated trending lists. It seemed like a perfect new beginning. Until one unexpected voice changed everything. Out of nowhere, a statement allegedly made by Afra Saraçoğlu's manager began circulating behind the scenes. And it wasn't just any comment, it was one that hit the couple's renewed happiness like a thunderbolt. Afra's reconciliation with Mert was a mistake. Those words, reportedly shared in a private conversation within Afra's professional circle, quickly found their way to the press. Within hours, they became the headline of every entertainment outlet. Fans, journalists, and even colleagues were stunned. How could such a personal opinion be voiced so openly, especially by someone within her inner team? According to insiders, the manager expressed deep concern about the actress's decision to rekindle her romance, allegedly saying, "Afra's career is at its peak. Getting back together with Mert was an emotional move, not a strategic one. It's draining her energy. This reconciliation was a professional mistake." The word spread like wildfire, igniting a debate that split social media right down the middle. No one should interfere in her love life. If she's happy, that's all that matters. The debate turned into a digital storm. Every fan page, every entertainment blog, and every gossip platform had something to say. And amid the chaos, the question on everyone's mind was, how would Afra respond? Sources close to Mert Demir reported that the actor was deeply disturbed by the comments. Friends claimed he felt both frustrated and protective. According to one insider, Mert was heard saying, "No one has the right to talk about Afra's life like that. Our relationship belongs to us, no one else." His reaction was seen by many as a gesture of loyalty, a man standing up for the woman he loves against external pressure. But for others, it was a sign that tension might be brewing once again behind the scenes. Could this clash between career expectations and emotional loyalty cause another rift in their already fragile relationship? But the entertainment world can be ruthless. Balancing personal happiness with career ambition often becomes a painful test. And in Afra's case, that line seems thinner than ever. Industry insiders believe her manager's words reflect a genuine concern that emotional distractions could pull her away from major opportunities currently being discussed. Yet at the same time, others argue that passion and emotion are what make artists thrive, and that a woman shouldn't be told how to live her private life, no matter how famous she is. As soon as the manager's alleged comments surfaced, hashtags like #Afra Saraçoğlu, #Mert Demir, and #LetHerBeHappy exploded across social media. Thousands of users expressed support, frustration, and empathy in equal measure. To many, these words felt like a quiet response to the chaos, a message wrapped in elegance and restraint. Afra might not have spoken directly, but her silence carried the same weight as a press statement. It was calm, controlled, and intentional, as if she were saying, "You can talk all you want, I know who I am." Before we continue, a quick reminder, dear viewers, if you're captivated by this story, don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Magazine. By hitting the join button, you can become a valued supporter and get early access to our celebrity exclusives and in-depth reports. And of course, give this video a like if you believe that every artist deserves the right to make their own choices, both in love and in life. Now, let's return to the heart of the story, the emotional storm behind one of Turkey's most talked about couples. Every celebrity couple faces scrutiny, but for Afra and Mert, the pressure has been relentless. Ever since their chemistry lit up television screens, fans have projected their own hopes onto them, wanting the fairy tale, the drama, the reconciliation. But real relationships are far more complex than the scripts they act out. Sources close to the couple reveal that both Afra and Mert are trying to protect what's left of their bond while navigating a world where every gesture becomes a headline. And perhaps, that's why this incident hurt so deeply. It wasn't just a manager's opinion, it was a reminder of how even those inside your closest circle can unintentionally turn private emotions into public controversy. For now, Afra Saraçoğlu has chosen silence. She hasn't issued any public statement, and those who know her describe her current attitude as peaceful yet distant. She's focusing on upcoming projects, photo shoots, and preparing for new roles that will once again showcase her talent. Yet the public continues to watch closely. Will she eventually address her manager's remarks? Will she and Mert be able to weather yet another storm of rumors? Or will this become the breaking point that defines their story once and for all? The answers remain unseen, but one thing is certain, Afra Saraçoğlu has once again proven that her life, both professional and personal, can never escape the spotlight. Now we turn to you, our amazing Mr. Magazine audience. Do you think Afra's manager crossed the line with these statements? Or was it simply an act of concern, a protective move for a rising star? Comment your thoughts below, we read every single one. And tell us, should Afra focus solely on her career, or is it possible to balance love and fame in today's demanding world? Afra Saraçoğlu's situation mirrors that of many young artists today, torn between ambition and emotion, between what's expected and what's desired. Her every choice is magnified under the harsh lights of fame, where even love becomes a headline and silence becomes a statement. But through it all, Afra remains calm, not denying, not confirming, simply existing in her truth. That restraint, that dignity, might just be her strongest response to the noise around her. And that's all for today's deep dive into the world of Afra Saraçoğlu and Mert Ramazan Demir, a story of love, ambition, and the price of fame. What do you think, dear viewers? Will this controversy bring them closer together or drive another wedge between them? Share your insights in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the join button to support Mr. Magazine, your go-to source for the real stories behind the glitz and glamour of celebrity life. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, behind every headline, there's a heartbeat. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off with love, mystery, and a touch of scandal.